What's up, guys? It's Nick Gamer 2, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to install Titanic Adventure Out of Time on Windows 10. Basically, we're not going to be using any, virtual machines or dosbox. Basically, I'm just going to show you how to, install it like you did back in the day on like Windows XP or something like that. It's actually pretty simple to do, but it took me like months to figure this out, so I'm finally happy to be able to get this working on Windows 10. Just to say, I'm using Windows 10 Home 64-bit, so this will work. This should work on Windows 7 and 8 as well. This will also mainly work for the disk versions. I don't think it's going to work for the GOG version. So if you have that, maybe the deck glitch, you can probably fix that, but I don't know about anything else. But anyways. This video is going to be into different parts. I'm going to try to not explain too into depth because I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm going to try to explain on the way of what we're going to be doing. So this will be into different steps. Now, the only thing different I'm going to be doing, I took my discs and I mounted it, ripped it, and I'm going to mount it. Should work exactly the same if you don't want to do this. I recommend you do it just so you don't have to put the wear and tear on it, and you can back this up and have it digitally as well. The cool thing here is if you do decide to rip your discs, you can, if you have Windows 10, or I'd say Windows 8 or above, I think. To mount it, all you do is right-click and click Mount, and that's it. And I'm actually going to mount both just so I can have them both, but you really just need a disc one. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and go to the first part of this, and that's to install the game. So let's go ahead and I'm going to give you some links to download some files. The first thing we're going to download is the installer, the replacement installer. Go ahead and click the link in the description and go ahead and get the installer. It's located right here. The next thing is a program called DXWND. I'll explain what we're going to be using this for later. All you guys got to do is click on Files right here, and you want to scroll down or go down to Latest Build. Click that. And the one I'm going to be using in this video is this one with the most downloads as of right now, I should say. Right here, go ahead and get this exact version. I'm not sure about any other version, but this is the one for sure I know works just fine. All right, so let's go ahead and start by opening up the exe that says Install Titanic. Just double-click that, hit Yes. It will actually say to insert your CD1. Go ahead, and if you want to read that, you can. Just I agree. I'm going to uncheck this because we're actually, even if you make a shortcut if you want that, we're actually not going to be using that at all. So just hit Next. Yeah, that's it. Okay, just hit Next on that, and let it install. That's it. Okay. Since we're already installing the game, we need to fix the deck glitch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to fix the deck glitch. The deck glitch is where when you go onto the boat deck, it takes you a deck below. I don't know why this happens, but I know how to fix it. So I'm going to explain how to do that. So first of all, go ahead and open up your File Explorer here and go to where the game is installed. Mine's located under the Program Files, x86. Just double click on that and go to Titanic. And I have a Cyberflix folder here. I'm going to show you what this folder is, and I'm going to kind of explain what this is. Whoops. Okay, so back in the day, I installed Titanic on an XP machine, and it worked great and all, but I remember it wouldn't install on 7, and so what I did was, I'll just go to the XP machine and copy the program files over to a flash drive, and it will work. It doesn't really work like that, but check this out. This is how I figured out how to fix this glitch. So let's compare this. So as you can see, they look the same. I mean, this has a launch thing, whatever, it's fine, but check this out. So, Tor and all that's the same, but if we go to local, right here, this is what's causing the glitch. The problem is, I think, is that this installer, the problem the installer has is that it's installing because all these rest of these files are actually on the disk, and Titanic uses the disk and your computer when it plays the game. It kind of reads from both, and I think that's what's causing the issue. So for you guys, I recommend to pause the video and delete every folder or every file in here except for these. So you should only have these left on here. But for the sake of this video, I'm actually just going to delete the local folder myself. Hit continue on that. And I'm actually just going to drag it over from my original Cyberflix folder from my XP installation way back then, whenever I copied this over. All right, so that's that. That's how you install or fix the deck glitch. The next thing is we're going to be installing the DirectX version of the game. Now, it doesn't give you an option in the exe, so we're actually going to just get it from the disk. So what you guys want to do is keep this window open and you want to go ahead and open up, let's go to File Explorer here, and you want to go into the disk there, and you want to go in, I think it's install, yeah, and you're going to see bin X. See, this is the original bin or original exe. That's the original exe, and this is the directx version. So double click this and you're going to see it right there. So I'm going to drag it to my desktop, close that, and you want to also delete that exe, continue on it, and drag in this one, and oops, just hit continue on it because you have to give it permission to copy over. Alright, that's it. So go ahead and leave that open right there. Now the next thing we're going to be doing is using this the DXWND program, which is in a RAR file. I forgot to mention you will need 7-zip or something like that. I'm using 7-zip for this video. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to make a brand new folder, and go ahead and click on one of these folders, hit Control A to select them all, and go ahead and click and drag it into your brand new folder that you made, and this will install or download the program. It's also digital, so you can actually, or not digital, portable, so you can keep this in a file and copy it over to a flash drive, and you can have it all right here. And alright, so we're pretty much good to go. So you want to double click on the WX or DXWND, I don't know why I keep calling it that, and you'll get this little launcher. And what you want to do is you want to go to the what am I doing? The exe right here, and you want to click and drag it on top inside the program. And you just want to name it. So I'm going to name it, you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it the name of the game, Titanic Adventure Out of Time. But this is where it's going to get very important for you guys. This is where we need to change a bunch of things. This is not just changing the name and hit OK. So what we need to do now at this point is we need to fix it from crashing on startup, basically. And basically what this program is going to do is, because we have DirectX installed, DirectX 12 on Windows 10 or whatever you have. It's still a very new DirectX, and this uses an old DirectX. And that's what this program does. It essentially, I can't explain it, but it essentially, you can use the older DirectX while it's still running on the new one. So the program or the game thinks it's on you're still using the newest one, but it uses the old one, because you can't just install an old DirectX on Windows and it works. It doesn't work like that, but this kind of does that. I don't know. Anyways, what you need to do is uncheck run in windowed, because we're not going to be doing this, but also real quick, the purpose of this program is to run games in Windows, but we're not going to do that. You want to click keep aspect ratio. You want to click on video, and you want to limit the resolution to a small resolution, which is this one. That's the one Titanic uses. And you also want to click max resolution, and you want to type in what we selected, which is 640 by 480. Okay. And then you want to go to the DirectX tab. This is very important, and you want to click DirectX 1 through 6. Just click on that, and you want to press OK. So far, we're almost done. Now, the next step is to fix the game from freezing. I've noticed the game would freeze, and I think it's because our computers are basically too fast, and when you're running around the map and stuff, it will freeze. And I think because the computer's loading it too fast, and the game doesn't have a limit of how much of the CPU it can take, so we actually have to make the game run on one core. And to do this, you want to go to Options and click on Expert Mode. And you want to right-click on it and click Modify again. Whoops, I didn't click the icon there. Okay. And you want to go to Compatibility, and you want to click on Set Single Core Process Affinity. Just click that and press OK. So far, honestly, that's pretty much it. But there's one other step I'm going to add here real quick, and that is to how to fix the resolution to the game. Now, originally, the game will run very stretched. I'm going to show you how to make it run 4:3, so it's not stretched like that. But here's one catch. I'm only going to show you guys how to do this on NVIDIA graphics cards only. I do not know how to do this on AMD. You can just look up how to run your games in 4:3. So, to do this on NVIDIA, right-click on your desktop, click on NVIDIA Control Panel, just click that, and wait for it to come up. And you want to go to, under Display, Adjust Desktop Size and Position. And you want to go right here where it says Perform Scaling on, it will say Display, change it to GPU, and Apply. Just make sure you guys change this back when you're done, because then some games will actually run in 4:3, like your newer games, I think. So make sure you change it back when you're done playing the game. And actually, guys, that's it. So now, how do you launch the game? Well, I'll show you from scratch. If you close out, make sure you hit yes on that so it saves your configuration. So every time you want to play Titanic now, you make sure you have your disk. And I recommend you mount both, so then when you go to that part of the game, it'll just automatically go. Just double click on this folder, go into this program, and just double click this icon or right click run. And that's it. I'm not going to do this because it's not going to record well anyway, so I'm not going to open up the game. But guys, trust me, this is how you play. And it runs, I've compared it, it runs exactly, you won't even know that you're using this program to launch the game. It is technically running on Windows 10, just like how it did. It runs no different because DOSBox, it lags, it doesn't feel right. Virtual machines, I couldn't figure that out. But yeah, this is it, guys. This took me months to figure out, and I'm pretty sure this is it because I've played through the whole game and it's ran great. So I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I hope that this has helped you guys. And yeah, I really just wanted to make this video because this is my favorite game of all time, and I'm just so happy I'm able to get this to work on a modern system, but also making it run how it did back in the day. And this is it. So yeah, I'm sorry if this tutorial went a little too long. Again, I wanted to make it more in depth, like, you know, just because I want to explain more things, just in case if people want to come back to this and they want to know how I figured it out or whatever. This should explain it. Yeah, I basically just figured it out myself. It took a while, and thank you guys so much for watching. If this worked, please just leave a like and a comment, and just let me know it worked. If it worked, it should work great. It should work. I never tested this on 7 or 8. I've only tested it on Windows 10, but it should work just fine. I think if you're on a 32-bit OS, I think you actually can install it normally without any of this, and it should work fine. I think 32-bit operating systems can actually, it has some compatibility for 16-bit OSs. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace out, guys.